Welcome to American Aid Updates. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss the latest news that directly impacts seniors, retirees, and Americans living on fixed incomes. If you've been with us for a while, welcome back. I'm glad you're here. Now let's get straight to the question that's been on the minds of millions of seniors and people on disability benefits across the country. Will there be another Social Security or disability increase before the end of 2025? The short answer is yes, there are multiple opportunities on the table. In fact, there are 5 major bills currently moving through Congress that could realistically bring real money into your pocket before this year ends. Today, I'm going to walk you through each of these bills, break down exactly what they mean, and give you the most realistic timeline of when those checks could actually show up in your bank account. For over 15 years, I've been helping seniors navigate Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, food stamps, and other benefits. And I can tell you right now, 2025 is shaping up to be a big year for seniors, if lawmakers can get their act together. 1. The broken promise of 2025. What happened so far? Earlier this year, Washington promised seniors relief. Inflation has eaten away at Social Security checks and disability benefits, leaving millions struggling just to keep up with rising prices of food, rent, and health care. A lot of hype surrounded what was called the Big Beautiful Bill. It was supposed to be the solution that brought financial relief to seniors. The problem? Half of all seniors were left out of it. The bill mostly helped higher-income retirees through tax deductions, while millions of low- and middle-income seniors saw nothing. That's why frustration is boiling over. Seniors who've worked their whole lives and paid into the system are now asking, "Where's the raise we were promised?" I've been digging through congressional records, committee reports, and press releases. What I found is encouraging. 5 different bills are alive in Congress right now, and each of them could put money directly into your hands. 2. The Social Security Expansion Act, the big one. The most promising bill on the table is the Social Security Expansion Act. This one has been introduced in both the House and the Senate during the 119th Congress, which means it's very much alive and on lawmakers' desks. This bill has 3 powerful components designed to deliver immediate relief. First, raising the minimum benefit. Right now, if you're collecting less than $1,300 a month, you're living below the poverty line. This bill would raise the special minimum benefit to 125% of the federal poverty level. That means someone making $12,000 a year in benefits could see their annual income boosted to nearly $19,600. For a 2-person household, the target is over $26,000 a year. That's a life-changing difference for low-income seniors. Second, $200 monthly increase for everyone. This is the part that gets the most attention, and for good reason. Under this plan, every single Social Security recipient would see an extra $200 per month. That's $2,400 a year. And yes, it applies to disability beneficiaries too. For a lot of households, that's the difference between just scraping by and actually breathing a little easier each month. Third, fixing the broken COLA system. Let's be honest, the current cost of living adjustment, COLA formula, is broken. Even though inflation has skyrocketed, the official 2025 COLA is expected to come in around just 2.7%, barely enough to cover the rising cost of groceries for 1 month, let alone a whole year. On top of that, Medicare Part B premiums are climbing, which wipes out most of the COLA increase anyway. The Expansion Act would fix this by using a new formula, the Consumer Price Index for the elderly. Instead of basing COLA on the general population, it would track seniors' real expenses, prescriptions, doctor visits, health care, housing, and food. In other words, the things you actually spend money on. 3. The You Earn It, You Keep It Act, ending Social Security taxes. The second bill is called the You Earn It, You Keep It Act, introduced by Senator Ruben Gallego of Arizona. For years, millions of retirees have been shocked to discover they still pay taxes on their Social Security benefits, even after a lifetime of paying into the system. This bill would eliminate federal taxes on Social Security benefits completely. That alone would mean an immediate boost to take-home pay for seniors. But here's the key. The senator also included a plan to make sure it doesn't drain the Social Security Trust Fund. The way it works is simple. Right now, people making $1 million only pay Social Security taxes on their first $176,200 of income. Everything above that is exempt. Meanwhile, everyday workers earning $40,000 or $60,000 pay Social Security taxes on every single dollar they earn. This bill would lift that cap so high-income earners contribute their fair share. That would not only fund the elimination of taxes for seniors, it would also extend Social Security's solvency for decades to come, avoiding the dreaded 25% across-the-board benefit cut scheduled for 2032. 4. The American Workers Rebate Act, direct checks. The fourth major piece of legislation comes from Senator Josh Hawley of Missouri. It's called the American Workers Rebate Act. This bill proposes direct rebate checks of $600 per adult and $600 per child. And importantly, it would include seniors, Social Security recipients, and disability beneficiaries, similar to the stimulus checks during the pandemic. So, for a couple on Social Security, that's $1,200. For a family of 4, that's $2,400. The money would come from tariffs collected under the Trump administration, which generated billions in revenue. Hawley argues that those funds should be returned directly to working Americans and seniors, rather than absorbed into the federal budget. If this passes, seniors wouldn't have to wait years. Those checks could be mailed out within months. 5. Medicare and health costs. A hidden piece of the puzzle. While not a direct cash payment, there's another area where seniors could see savings before the year ends. Medicare reforms. We're entering open enrollment season, and lawmakers are under pressure to strengthen Medicare coverage and cut unnecessary costs. Right now, more than 90% of seniors are stuck in the wrong Medicare plan, paying hundreds or even thousands of dollars more per year than necessary. Some proposed reforms could save the average senior $1,000 or more per year in out-of-pocket costs, money that stays in your pocket instead of going to premiums and prescriptions. 6. Realistic timeline. When could this happen? Now the big question, when will this money actually arrive? The Social Security Expansion Act is already active in Congress. If it advances in committee this fall, increases could take effect in early 2026, but some provisions, like the $200 raise, could be backdated. The You Earn It, You Keep It Act has bipartisan support. Tax elimination could begin with the 2025 tax year, meaning seniors would see savings as early as next spring. The American Workers Rebate Act is designed for fast relief. If passed this year, rebate checks could realistically be mailed out before Christmas 2025. That means multiple opportunities exist for money to reach seniors' pockets before the end of this year. Here's the bottom line. 5 separate bills are in play, and all of them are designed to directly help seniors and people with disabilities. The Social Security Expansion Act raises benefits, fixes COLA, and adds $200 monthly. The You Earn It, You Keep It Act eliminates federal taxes on benefits. The American Workers Rebate Act provides $600 rebate checks. Other Medicare reforms save seniors hundreds to thousands in healthcare costs. Congress has a choice to make, and seniors are watching closely. If even one of these bills passes, millions of Americans will feel relief before the end of 2025.